Rearrangement of carbocations. Carbocations rearrangement are extremely common in organic chemistry. In organic reactions, are defined by the movement of carbocation from unstable state to a more stable state through a use of various structural reorganizations shift within the molecules. Means, if any compounds there is a carbocations will be formed, then then the carbocations try to rearrange and become more stable. Such a compounds here, suppose any compounds, suppose any compound such as a uh, C H. Suppose here carbocation is formed by the any way there is a carbocation is formed. This carbocation will shift to, this is a primary, this will shift to the secondary. This will shift to the secondary. Here this here by the shifting, this carbocation will shift to this position. This will shift to this position. Means in any only those carbocation will shift and only those carbocation will rearrange. That after rearrangement the more stable carbocations if will form, then that carbocation will rearrange. Only that carbocation will rearrange. After the rearrangement the carbocation stability increases. In that type of compounds the rearrangement is occur. Not all the carbocations so rearrange, only those carbocation which produces more stable carbocation species, then only they can show rearrangement. Rearrangement only happens when there is a more possibility, there is a possibility that the carbocation which will be formed after rearrangement is more stable carbocation than the previous one. Rearrangement is not possible in the carbonyl and free radicals. Rearrangement is not possible in the carbonyl and free radicals. Rearrangement is not possible in the carbonyl and free radicals. So carbonyl rearrangement is happening, and I'll show you the example little how the rearrangement is happening, and how it is observed the rearrangement is happening. Suppose here is the alkyl radicals, substitution reaction is happening. I will tell you the detail in substitution reactions, but for the introduction purpose I will tell you a little bit about. Suppose a substitution reaction is happening. H2O, this H2O may be written like a OH. H2O may be written like a this. Substitution reactions means it become H plus, it become H minus. Here this is HOH will be there in this form. This is OH minus, this is H plus will form. This is a bromine will leave this position. This is more electronegative. This will acquire a negative charge. This will acquire a positive charge. This negative charge will attack to the H plus, and OH minus will leave as a minus. Then after this OH will leave, and this become a vacant, and this OH minus will attack to the these positions. This is a carbocation is formed. This is a secondary this is a tertiary carbocation. This is already more stable. If you shift this carbocation from this position, this will become a secondary carbocation. This is a tertiary carbocation. So tertiary carbocation is already stable, more stable than the secondary carbocation. That's why it will not go rearrangement. It will remain like in the same position. It will not leave this position. Carbocation will not leave this position. A substitution reaction is occur, and this product you are getting. Suppose this in the second carbon in the tertiary carbocation is formed. Now here is the halide in this positions. Halide in this positions. This is a after the formation, after if you will form a carbocations with this will like HOH. If you will form a this will minus, this will become a plus. This is carbocation. This is a secondary carbocations, but here is a possibility to become a tertiary carbocations. So it will hydrogens will shift to these positions, and it will go to the these positions. This is a tertiary carbocations. 1 2 3 3 carbon are attached. This is a tertiary carbocation attached. Now this tertiary carbocations, this bromine minus will attack to this position. It will become H plus, it will become minus. This will form a HBr, form a HBr bonds. Now this OH minus, will attack to these positions. This happen rearrangement because this carbocation are more stable. That's why it will go in rearrangement, and this carbocations form a bonds with OH. Now this product we are getting. This is the same product as in this example. Here is in position OH, here in this position OH, but here is the halide, but here is the halide. bromine is in the second positions, now bromine in the third position. So whatever the final product we are getting, which is same. Why we are getting the same product as the initial product reactant are different? Because of the rearrangement of the carbocations. Whenever less carbocation, less stable carbocation form in the compound, then it will try to become a more stable carbocations. So if there is a possibility to become a more stable carbocations, then only a rearrangement is occur in the compound. But here is that there is no any possibility to become more than tertiary carbocations. Here is the possibility to become a secondary to tertiary carbocation. So here the arrangement is occur and the final product we are getting. Here these two examples I am giving to make more clear that there is a arrangement is possible when there is a possibility to become a more stable carbocation than the previous one. Then can only there is a arrangement is possible. Now here is the addition reaction is occur. Here is this how the addition reaction is occur. This when this reagent will attack, then this will shift to these positions and this become a positive charge, this become a negative charge. This negative charge will attack to this H plus and this Cl minus will leave as a minus. This will leave as a minus, this will minus, this Cl will attack to this carbocation. I am showing this reaction to understand little bit about the reactions, how actually this is happening. Here I have this arrow is shown in the rightward direction. So why this minus charge will form? Here positive charge will form. If there positive charge will form, it will more stable. If in this position positive charge will form, it will be less stable and it will again rearrange. But for in the starting of reaction, we should think that in which side plus and minus should be formed, so that it will be more stable. So if you shift to this position, then there are three positions plus charge will be formed, it will be more stable. That's why we give the arrow in the rightward directions, and here plus charge is formed, here minus charge is formed. So after formation, this negative charge will attack to the H and this Cl minus will form, this Cl minus will attack to the chlorine. Now in this format, if HCl will attack, then this minus charge will form, here plus charge will form. Second position plus charge will form, this plus charge is more stable. If you shift the arrow in this direction, then here plus charge will form, but this plus charge is less stable than this plus charge. That's why this arrow moved in the right direction and here plus charge is formed. Now this minus charge will attack to the H, this is H plus H minus, this will attack to the H plus and it will leave as a minus, and this minus will attack to the this chlorine. But here one thing we should notice, here the plus charge is formed, it will not directly attack to this position. This is a wrong. Here plus charge is a secondary plus charge, but there is a possibility to become a tertiary plus charge. Tertiary carbocation, there is a possibility to become a tertiary carbocation. Tertiary carbocation is more stable. So here is a H, here is a H. I'll make it more clear. Here is a H. Now this H will move to these positions and this plus charge will move to these positions. Now here carbocation will be formed. How the product will form? This product will form. Here H will come. Now this plus charge will attacked by this chlorine. This chlorine, and here chlorine will be formed. Now the final product is here is shown. How this reaction is happening? Only I want to show that there is a rearrangement is possible when there is a possibility to become more stable carbocation as an intermediate. Then there is a rearrangement is possible. So such type of structure, there is a rearrangement is possible. Here in the elimination reactions, how this is happening? Suppose this is a OH minus. This is a OH minus will leave to these positions. This will become minus, and now it will become plus. This is a plus is already stable, and this minus will attack to these positions, and this will leave. This is a plus. This is minus. This will minus will be as it is. Now this minus will attack. This OH, this minus will leave, and here plus charge will form. Now here is already H, here is also H. Both are the equal. Anyone can do a reaction. Now O minus SO3H will be there. This will break in this format. This is a minus, this H plus. This H plus is attacked by this. this OH minus will attacked by this will shift to this position, minus and plus charge will form, and this will finally the HOSO3H product is formed. This is a, we do not care about this type of the side product. We do not need to take care about the side product, only we need to take care about the main product. This is a plus minus will form a bond. Now this is a forming a bonds, but here the little bit different in this reactions. There is a little bit difference. This O minus will leave and it become plus. This is a plus is a secondary, but here is a possibility to become a more stable carbocation. So in these positions, this is a methyl, this is a methyl, so it will shift methyl. There is a shift of methyl. Now plus become in these positions. Now plus go to in these positions. Now plus go to in these positions, and this methyl will shift to these positions. Now this OH is leaving. Now methyl is formed in these positions. How the product will look like? Here is methyl, here is methyl, here is a plus charge. Now this tertiary carbocation is formed. Here is secondary carbocation. Now tertiary carbocation is here in this atom is tertiary carbocation. Now this is now our this OH minus will attack to this, and it become O minus SO3H. Now here is the one hydrogen. Here is the one hydrogen. In this place one hydrogen is there. Now this O minus will attack to this hydrogens, and this will form a break a bond. Here minus charge is formed, and this become a HOSO3H. Now this plus minus will be form a bonds. Now the product will be methyl. Now this is a same product. In this way the product is forming. I want to show that there is a rearrangement is possible when there is a more stable carbocation will be formed. Then there is a rearrangement is occurring. Now here is also rearrangement reactions. This is a HOH. Water will live like in this format. When there is a this will move. When this bromine minus will move, this is a minus, this will become plus. This bromine will attack to this hydrogens, it will be like a minus. This here is the plus. Now here is 2 methyl, here is 1 hydrogens. This is a secondary carbocation. 3 is a secondary carbocation. 3 is a secondary carbocation. So 6 is a secondary carbocation. Now it will move to these positions to become a tertiary carbocation. So here is a 1 hydrogens. This hydrogen will move to these positions, and here plus charge will go. Now this O minus will attack to this plus charge. Now our final product is from this which will be in this positions, and this H here is blue in this position is shown to make more clear. This will go shift to these positions. Now here is H is there. How this is happening, how the hydrogen shift, methyl shift is occurring, I will explain in details. Only for the understanding that there is a possibility of rearrangement, only I am showing this type of examples. Now this is H plus C plus, this minus will shift to these positions, this become minus, this become plus, this become minus, this become plus, this minus will attack to these positions, and this will leave as a minus. This will it will acquire a positive. Now this is a plus charge. Now plus charge. Now if you plus charge move to these positions, if plus charge will move to these positions, it will be more stable than this. This is a secondary. This is a secondary carbocation. The actual structure of this compound will be like this. Here is a hydrogens. Here is a hydrogens. So it is a secondary carbocation. Here it is a secondary carbocation. If we move to this position, it will be tertiary carbocation. So this H will move to this positions. H will come in this position. Plus will come to this position. This Cl minus will attack to this positions. Now here Cl can come to this position. This H shift to this position. This H is a blue H. Blue H shift to this positions. Now the blue H is shown. Here in this way the rearrangement is occurring. I am showing. Here is the emission reaction. It is shown. It is a similarly whatever happened previously. That is. Here OH minus will leave, this is minus, it will attack to this position, it will become minus. This minus, here is a plus charge, here the methyl shift to occur, this methyl shift to these positions, here methyl is shifting, it become plus. It neutralize this H plus, this H1 is H is there, this is attack to this H, it will break a bond, it will become minus. The minus plus will form a bonds. I am showing there a methyl ship. Here methyl is occurring. Only I want to show that there is a possibility of rearrangement. Rearrangement may be possible in the following manner. I am already showing hydrogen shift is occurring, alkyl shift, phenyl shift, ring expansion, ring contraction. How the mechanism, how they are. I have shown how this is happening, all these reactions. If you are not getting, then I'll make much more clear by each and every topic. I will explain each and every topic in detail. I'll make you understand how the hydrogen is shifting, methyl is shifting. There is also phenyl shifting, is ring expansion, also ring contractions. Generally one rearrangement is possible, but in case of ring expansion and ring contraction, two rearrangement is possible. Only hydrogen shift or alkyl shift, any one can be possible in any compounds, but in the ring expansion, ring, when there is a ring, there is a arrangement is possible. Then there is a ring expansion, a ring contraction, any other arrangement is possible. Means ring expansion will be there, a ring contraction will be there, and one more arrangement is possible. Maybe hydrogen shift, alkyl shift, phenyl shift, anyone will be there, and ring expansion or contraction, anyone will occur. If ring expansion is occur, then maybe then along with this ring hydrogen or alkyl or phenyl shift will occur. If ring contraction is happening, then maybe hydrogen shift or alkyl shift or phenyl shift, anyone will be occur. The meaning of this topic is there. Because of ring expansion, ring contraction are very fast, so positive charge in a ring give rise to a ring contraction, while positive charge next to the carbon atom to the ring give ring expansion when more stable carbon is formed. When positive charge, suppose positive charge in the ring, when positive charge in the ring, then there is a ring contraction is occur. When positive charge next to the carbon atom, suppose here is a carbon atom, here is a positive charge, so there is a possibility of ring expansion. Only the sentence of this is only this thing to understand that if carbon is outside the ring, then there will be ring expansion. Ring expansion means expansion. Ring contraction means ring will become smaller. Ring expansion, ring will be increased. Ring contraction, ring number of carbon atom in the ring will decrease. Not. Here is the positive charge. Here is the vacant orbital of sp3. sp3, it is a sp3 hybridized. This is a sp2 hybridized. This is a sp2 hybridized. This is a vacant orbital sp2 hybridized. At this position, sp2 cannot be exist. This is a it is a bridge position. Bridge position is a always sp3 hybridized. Here is the carbocation is shown. Such type of compound will be showing in an examination, and that will be wrong structures, because this is a sp2 hybridized. This is a sp2 hybridized. It is a ring. It is a bridge. It is a bridge position. It is a bridge position. It is always at sp3 hybridized. This is a sp3 hybridized. If sp2 hybridized will be there, if carbocation will be there, then it will be sp2 hybridized. If carbocation will be there, this is sp2 hybridized. sp2 hybridized means planar structures, planar. But here is a planar structure is not possible because it is a bridge position. So at a bridge position, planar structure is not possible. So the carbocation will not exist at this position, and it will be sp3 hybridized. Planar is not possible, so should be sp3 hybridized. If this will be sp3 hybridized, then there is no any possibility of carbocation. So this type of structure need to be remembered in examination. Maybe any confusion will be arises. Now I will teach you how the hydride shift, hydrogen shifts are occurring. Hydrogen shift, hydride shift, I will make you very much clear. I will also teach you how to make a structure like how to hydride shift and make a more stable carbocation. I will make you in this topic understand.